What's up, everybody? This is GreyMan here. Oh boy, I always forget to take down that screen, man. Oh, I'm always in such a rush on Thursdays. And let me switch over to chat, folks. I'm just going crazy here, going crazy. All right, let's throw on that banner as well. Let's have fun with it tonight. Let me go into comments. Let me see who is here. All right. So who do we got in chat? And I hope everybody's having a great evening. It's been an intriguing evening for me so far. All right, so let's see what awesome people we have in chat today. Joe Morgan, what is up? Gardner Josh, Patty B, Monty. Who else do we have in? Colleen Rich. Milo on the ready. Glad you can make it, brother. S. Moore, what is up? Doc Mac. Woo, that chat just jumped on me. What's up, Mark from Rolling Homestead? Sherry Leach, Heritage Heart Homestead, Prepper 101, Rip Curl. It's starting to catch up to me now. JM at the Nut House. What is up, Jen? Mark from Rolling Homestead. I probably said that. I'm trying to catch up here. I know there's been a lot of time. Chan MCC Wink is here. Jeep Girl. Zan Nay. Survival Julia, OFC Nations in the house. Let me see here. Make sure I caught Cherry. What is up? Did I catch you? North Cal Prepper. What is good, brother? Good to see you, my friend. All right. I think I caught it. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I am not perfect. So how is everybody doing tonight? You guys doing well? I hope so. It's been a long day so far. You're at a choir concert, Rip, that's pretty cool. Lady T Survival, what is up? Been learning about 3D printers in the process. I learned already knew. Guy personally helped me invent. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, Joe. Looking for a like-minded prepper. I'm retired, but decent health. I hope you'll find some in here. There's a lot of great preppers in this community here. Outsider, what is up? There he is. Yeah, I know, right? Milkmaid, what is up? A great video, by the way. Let me see. Dub Jacobs, what is up? And Catskill, New York, what is good? Good to see you as well. Hey, we all have to take breaks from YouTube. What in the world is going on in crypto world? Funds tied up, LOL. Chan MCC, Rudy at the Alaska Prepper is your crypto guy. If you don't know who Rudy from Alaska Prepper is, that is the man to go when it comes to crypto. I know a little bit. I dive into it, but not as deep as he does. All right, so this is the last live of the month of May, guys. This is the last live for the month of May. So I've been thinking about what I want to do for the Super Chat of the Month giveaway this month, and I think I have something pretty cool. And that will be next Thursday for all the people that at Super Chatted me throughout this month. We I think it's June 3rd, Thursday at 10:30 p.m. We'll be doing that live giveaway. Kind of like how we did the last one for the April Super Chat month of the giveaway. It's crazy. A month has already gone by. It's flown on by. What's up, Independent Marine? I saw you drop in there real quick. Adrian Taylor. Let me see. Gary Bulldog Prepper. Wow, we got 43 in chat this late in the evening. Awesome. So anyways, you guys, I wanted to share Gypsy Soul. What is up? I wanted to share the mail call. I know, right? Jen, it's almost June. So prep for it. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And that's why, if you notice those things scrolling on there, I wanted to let people know that super stickers count because I never really clarified that. So it dawned on me and I was like, well, I think they know that, but let me clarify that they do know that. But so I wanted to, Monty, last month giveaway was free. Yeah, Monty was the winner of the super chat giveaway of April. And it was pretty cool. And I've been thinking of what I wanted to give away and how I'm going to do it. I think I've come up with a cool idea, something that anybody in this chat or on my channel could use. So I think that'd be pretty awesome. Agree. I heard it is flying by. All right, so folks, thanks, North Cal. I appreciate it. And I said that's how I know you guys watch the channel a lot. What's up, Harvey? Glad to see you, man. So let me do a little show and tell. I've had some folks send me some stuff, and I want to share them with you guys. You know what I mean? Because I really, truly appreciate what these guys sent me in the mail. So we're going to start. I think Mark is in chat. I want to show it. Mark at Rolling Homestead sent me some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to save the right here. This is what I got right here. It's kind of the cream of the crop for me, at least. So let me get some of this stuff out. I know it's going to take up some time. I hope I don't bore you guys with this, but I just want to share with the community, what other community members have sent me, if that's okay. You're right, Milo. That would be awesome. All right. So everything I'm going to be showing you right now, Mark from Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles had sent me in the P.O Box that's down below. We'll talk. We're going to dive into some of that fun stuff here in a bit. But so one of the first things he sent me some dandelion root. Will that focus on that? Yep. Mark sent me a bunch of dandelion root, which I've been asking for, which I am in turn going to do a video on doing dandelion root coffee. Mark also sent me some of his special. He calls it the Rolling Homestead seasoning. There, come on, focus, boy. There we go. So I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully I have enough room for it. He sent me some dandelion seeds as well. I don't know if you guys can read that on there. There we go. Some dandelion seeds. Some root nettle, or nettle root, my bad. What else do we got in here? Some onion seeds. And so this is going to definitely expand my garden this year. So I truly appreciate that, Mark. What do we got in here? We have Mexican hot chilies. I don't know if you guys can see that. There are some seeds in there. He sent me some South American popcorn. No, it's fine. Prep for it. I know the phone thing. I'm trying to get this thing to focus here. So he sent me some of that. Woo, almost dropped that. What else do we got here from Mark? Heirloom Homestead tomato brandy wine. Heirloom tomatoes. If I got that right, Mark. Then we got a whole bunch of Kale Vates Blue Curl Scotch seeds. If I got that right, Mark. Yeah, you know me. The wife is the gardener. Some kale seeds. I don't know if you guys can see that on there. My camera's usually pretty good about that. So he sent me some seeds there. And then he sent me a whole bunch of packages of some other heirloom seeds in there as well. A whole pack of different stuff in here, which is pretty awesome. So I got a bunch of seeds. But the cream of the crop, and I have to give Mark credit, man. This stuff tastes phenomenal, Mark, is right here. Let me see if that's going to focus on there. Yo, you can't see it. Dandelion Jelly. Mark sent me some of his canning. He canned this back in 2018, this Dandelion Jelly, and it is awesome. Like, man, I've been eating it every day now. I just want to take spoonfuls of it and just eat it. So, Mark, thank you so much, you and your family, for sending me that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm dropping stuff on me. So, truly appreciate that, Mark. You're a phenomenal person, and thank you for being here. What's up, Mallory from Quebec Homestead? What is up? And yeah, Mark was telling me that he was getting some freezing rain up there in Wisconsin. I can imagine you guys up there in yeah, Canada. There we go. Get it, Gray. Long night, guys. Prepper Chicken, Texas. What is up? Virginia Palmer. I see that. Gene W. All right. Did I miss anybody else? Milk Maid. I love saying what's up to all you folks. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Busted Beak. I see you in there. Let me see, Gene. Mrs. Monty. Always good to see you as well. Phoenix, what is up? All right. I think I might have caught up with everybody. Hopefully I got it. All right. So the next mail call, I sent you some mail today, a box with some bills and laundry. All right, Prepper 101. Got your back, brother. I got you. And I got to see you. Where were you? I saw you live. Was it on Ghost's channel or you were somewhere live? I got to see you live and talking for a bit, or maybe it was Hutch. Maybe it was Hutch. I saw you on there. What's up, Colleen? All right, so she's in the chat. Jen over Jam at the Nut House sent me a huge package. Now, what's up, Q Kitchen? Kaylin Strain. She sent me a huge package, and it has a lot of stuff. Now, all the stuff is not for me. She wrote me a letter. It was very kind of her. And yes, I could read your handwriting as best as I could. I write like chicken scratch as well, Jen. But so this next package that I'm going to go through is happy anniversary Milkmaid as well. So I'm going to show you what Jen over at Jam at the Nut House had sent me as well. So we got a lot of stuff to go through. But like I said, it's not all for me. It's also for Mrs. Grey. And little Mrs. Grey got a little jealous, which I thought was hilarious. But we're going to start. I've got to bring this box over because it's kind of a big box. What is up, Laura? Yeah, huge package, right, Milo? All right, so there's all kinds of stuff in there. I'm going to show you some of the basic stuff first. Let me move some of this stuff over. I'm going to have to make some room here. She sent me a couple of these sponges. Have you guys seen these kind of sponges here? Sent me some of those. This is probably more for Mrs. Grey, maybe exfoliating and stuff like that. She sent Mrs. Grey some gardener gloves to use in the garden. And why my camera won't focus on this stuff? Because it's right there. There you go. Come on, you can do it. All right. She sent Mrs. Grey this awesome, cool water bottle. I thought it was very cool. Kind of jealous. Yeah, I do like it. It's pretty neat. I like it. Insulated. All right. So let's go into, and then she explained to me that this is kind of like, it's flower cloth. Is that what it is, JM? Flower cloth. I can spit that out right. So that you can do like tinctures and put the herbs in there and stuff like that. You cut it into pieces and whatnot. What's up, Cat Lady? Good to see you. It's been a long time. All right, let's dig into this. She also sent some shears, some pruning shears, some Fisker pruning shears to us as well. Everything that I'm showing you right now is from JM at the Nut House. Some cool tea. There we go. I'm gonna have to put some of this on the floor because they sent me a lot. All right, let's some gardening wire, which I thought was cool. It's come in handy for the tomato plants and some of the other stuff. And I hope I'm not missing chat. I do apologize. I want to go through this and then we'll start talking in chat. So thank you for your patience so much. And I didn't miss any super chats today. I don't want to miss that as well. All right, sent me some monk fruit sweetener. Which is great because I love using this stuff, and it's been harder to find as of late, from what my wife told me. All right. She even sent me a huge bag of where is that? There we go. Of some organic fertilizer to help with the plants for our garden that we have growing this year, which I thought was really cool. And right down here, there we go. Right down here, it has your NPK mix there. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I see something about Cat Lady and prayers, and I will address that as I can as I go through this. That's the letter. So this, and I'm not going to be good with these names, okay? This is Arnica, external use only, salves, lotions, and tinctures. I don't know if you can see those herbs there. She sent me those. I'm going to try to grab all these real quick here. This one is comfrey leaf. Awesome for salves or poultice there. All right. We got also some calendula, if I said that properly. There we go. Happy that I am home. Hate hospital. GreyMan, missed you. I missed you too, Cat Lady. These are raw jungle peanuts that she sent me there. She said they don't have certain things that even with people with peanut allergies can consume this, which I thought was pretty neat. We also got adzuki beans, if I say that correctly. Come on, you can. There you go. On here. I know some of you guys are like, man, is Grey ever going to stop? All right, and then I'll try to slow it down. But she sent me a bunch of seeds as well. You know, we got some Egyptian spinach. What else do we got in here? Mexican zucchini, morguna. I can't even say that name. Morunga, if I said that right. I do apologize if I got it wrong. Some Malabar spinach, some purple hull peas, and I think some Egyptian spinach as well, if I said that already. She also gave me a list to help me out with all that stuff, which is very awesome of her. And then this was the cream of the crop. Everybody has like the cream of the crop. Is she sent me this here, right there. Let's see if it'll focus on that. Some European elderberries, whole certified organic. I'm so happy to finally have some elderberry. I can't wait to grow myself. But thank you so much, Jen, at JM at the Nut House. Thank you so much for mailing all this stuff. You guys are phenomenal. I'm excited because I usually don't. I've gotten a few things. Amendment 1 sent me something. Rudy at Alaska Prepper sent me something, and Rudy's Alaska. Hopefully he'll get his avocados in the next day or so. Agreed. Cat lady. Jackpot is right, but it's the giving of the community. I like to give, and folks, and you know, it's just we're giving and receiving. It's just awesome. It's awesome. Dragon, what is up with the big super chat? Monty went rolling to Quebec looking for Josh at the Nut House, somehow believing he was the heritage milkmaid cat lady. That is awesome, Dragon. And thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Thanks so much. Truly appreciated. Yeah, Prepper One, JM at the Nut House is awesome. And by the way, JM, Mrs. Gray was ecstatic. She enjoyed it. I told her, I said, you can't use the bottle until I show it on Thursday stream. And then I told her I was going to give it to her and she can use all the stuff. I just wanted to keep everything in its packaging. Yeah, Kaylin Strain, you're always on point with the super chats. Shift Engineering, what is up? I know Shift Engineering. When I saw the elderberry in there, I was like, yes, this is so awesome. Good question, Chan MCC. He did do a premiere. Jason of the Angry Prepper a few days ago. Matter of fact, I will text him tomorrow morning. I don't want to bother him this late in the evening, but I will text him to make sure he's okay. He did have some issues with YouTube in regards to the Angry Truth. I haven't received a text from him in probably about a week, so I will double check and I will find out for you guys and let you know, and double check with Angry and see if he's doing okay. Agreed, Milkmaid. Yes, agreed. The elderberries were awesome. Q Kitchen, she's in chat. You can hit at JM, and I don't know where she got them at. I was just happy to receive them. All right, up chat jumped on me. Let me see where we're at. Your mother was a hamster. Your father smelled like elderberries. Great. What do you smell like? Okay, hold on, D14. Let me see if I can figure this out. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled like elderberries. GreyMan, what do you smell like? And man, that's a good one. D14. I don't know. Hamsterberry. A hamster cage? I don't know. We fabric cheesecloth much looser than flour sacking. Flour sack cloth was used to make shirts and dresses during harder times in our country. Oh, that's great, Mrs. Monty. Thanks for that. I never knew that. That's pretty cool. If we're praying for Cat Lady, for sure, agreed, definitely. Dragon, super chat. You are a king. You're right on, North Cal Prepper. North Cal. I remember that night, man. You almost brought tears to my eyes that night, man. I've never seen super chats that large ever. I didn't know you could even super chat that kind of super chats, man. So that was truly appreciated, North Cal. I'll never forget that. Cat Lady Homestead. I'm working on that myself. I've been hunting down elderberry here, but prep for it. I think she said she has a bunch of elderberries, and she may be able to get some cuttings to some of you folks if she has enough. I don't know. I'm just kind of pointing in the direction because I think Tasha said she was going to send me some, and maybe Ghost or a few others about it. So you might be able to reach out to prep for it. And I think she's in chat. Yeah, she's in chat. I still have to do the cuttings from elderberry for you. I have not forgotten. Okay, so prep for it. Yeah, she's in chat. Of course, I'm way behind in chat here. Elderberry mulch. That was clever. Man, still come in October no matter what. Hey, Q Kitchen Jam in the house. Damn, I was hoping he'd get the reference. I'm so overwhelmed and excited of the mail call, man. Glad to see you. Nice monthly catchwood. All right. Where am I at here? It's a shame it went over his head like that, Trojan rabbit. Yeah, you guys got me, man. You guys got me. Brett and Amy have elderberry plants also. Oh, that's right. You're talking about the Broussards, right? JM. Prepper is awesome. Go check her out. Thanks, Josh, for dropping her channel. Tennessee Tactical, what is up? Elderberry do best. And Sherry Leach. So here's what I found out about elderberry in my neck of the woods. I'm in zone 9. I'm in Florida, and we can pretty much grow it about 11 months out of the year. That's most of Florida. I personally think I can grow it year round because our temperatures do not drop really between 35, to 40 degrees. So I'm thinking, and I'll keep you, once I get a plant and grow it, I will keep you guys in the loop and how that does. What's up, wannabe prepper? I like the name. Dove, arnica is great for bruises and sore muscles. Thanks for that. Yeah, I got to go through the whole, she sent me a whole paperwork on all that stuff that I got to read through. North Cal prepper, no regret. I am prepped up and a lot of cash. No, I appreciate that, North Cal. That was truly, like I said, I told you, I'll never forget that, brother. Yes. Quebec, Mallory is correct. Quebec Homestead. If you do have questions for me, put them in all caps. It's easier to read. I've had you on TV and I'm in chat. Awesome, brother. Truly appreciate that. Colleen Rich, I have elderberry here in New York. Awesome. There's so much good things with elderberry, especially when it comes down to the flu season and stuff like that. Yes, Tennessee Tactical. Florida season is pretty phenomenal. I've learned now that like stuff like the brassicaceas, like the broccolis and stuff like that, to kind of get them go towards plant those in the fall. Okay, so Q Kitchen and Beyond says I grew it year round in Lake County, Florida, which is not that far from me. You're fine, Mallory. Bathtubs of that. I'm in the market. My friend lives in Florida. Hers stayed green all year, but weirdly enough, mine in North Carolina stayed green too. I guess it could be deposited. A lot of people are having issues with seeds and some other stuff. I've seen that in my garden chat. Zone 5 and elderberries are perennial here. Awesome. I like the late night with GreyMan. It's my early evening. Really good. Awesome, brother. For elderberry and willow. Willow's good stuff, man. Willow bark is what you're talking about, Shift. It's a good medicinal plant. Plantain. I gotcha. Yeah, Mark from Rolling Homestead talks a lot about plantain. Down in Florida, we do have plantain, like the bananas. You know, we cut them up and we fry them and make them sweet. It's so good. Zone 8B, it's great to grow here. The elderberry, awesome, cat lady. Yes, mine is at home. Washington, smoke, dust storms, hate growing here. Oh man, that's rough. Brassicas. Thanks, that's more. You guys know me. I stumble on my words left and right. I'm barely enough that I'm smart enough to speak English. Oh, speaking of that, Harvey. So I'm going this week for you members. I want to be able to address your questions and address things a little bit faster than I do because my email has been getting busy with a lot of stuff and I'm missing certain things and I'm having to go through my email a lot lately. So I'm going to create a special email for members only so that I can get your stuff. I think I have about 42 members total, 42 members. And I'm going to create a special email for you folks. And I will post that in the members only in the community tab once I create it. I want to come up with a name for it. It'll, of course, something be GreyMan or something like that. But I want to do a members only email so that you guys can reach out to me. Also, Ghost gave me some great ideas in his video today. No problem, Milkmaid. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ghost had some really good ideas and it made me think of things that I can do with my members as well. You know, some of the, one-on-one stuff, maybe some backstage conversations in regards to tech and YouTube and questions, little personal things like that. So I'm going to start, expanding on my, I'm going to keep the tiers the same. I'm just going to keep my same 3 tiers. And I'm going to expand on what I'm going to do for the members because I want to put more time into the members and trying to do some stuff. Like I did that premiere for the garden. You guys got the first look of that. And then I want to give you guys updates, but there's also some backstage stuff I want to do with you guys and some personal stuff. I want to have like a personal live chat with the members only, kind of do, whatever members happen to jump on. It might be a small group of us, so it'll be easy to kind of conversate. Maybe I'll do some special panels with that as well. What was it? Wow, get an Email, but no content. I hear you, Josh, man. I hear you, man. I did get that one out, and I did the members only giveaway, man. So you can't knock me too much. That was a pretty good giveaway for those members. I really enjoyed doing that. What's up, Creative Redundancy? Life with Bobby. I can't speak English, and it's the only language I know. Right? Life with Bobby. I feel you there, man. That's more cat lady. Sorry, I missed what happened to you. But my wife makes fun of me all the time because she watches my videos and says, you say certain things a lot, like or and stuff like that, and it's like a tick when you start thinking, because your brain's thinking, you're trying to think about what you're going to say before you speak, and then it comes out. What do we got? That was so fun, even without the giveaway. Thanks, JM. And like I said, JM, that was awesome, man. And when I had to get a special slip from the post office box because the box was too big to fit in even the bigger boxes, and I was like, what did Jen send me? And it was pretty interesting. My daughter was like, what is that? So it was pretty cool. I had surgery now, chemo treatments, and other surgery in July. Well, Cat Lady, we will always keep you in our prayers. That is one thing we do. And it's good to see you in chat. We miss you when you're not around. We do notice. I'm in from Canada, eh? Too much. So that's more. I wanted to ask someone in Canada. I got an email today, and I heard Canada is still being rough on you guys up there. Right, Gardner Josh. That's what I want to do. Do you guys think that would be cool for members? Doing some private live streams with members, maybe some one-on-one, some tech stuff. What do you guys think? Yeah, I was listening to you, the subscribers. What kind of stuff would you guys like to see in the membership tab? I can come up with some things, but they might not be the best options. But you guys might. Sherry Leach, thank you so much. Welcome to the Grey family. Thank you, Sherry, for joining us. Thank you all, family here, and thank you all for your prayers. Of course, anytime, Cat Lady. I agree, Milo. You are right on the money. You are right on the money. Speech and social platforms of all Canadians. Thanks, D14. Because I've been watching a lot of weird stuff going on up there, and I think it's extremely unfair to you folks out there in Canada. Canadian lockdown still stuck. My curfew is getting lifted this week, though, since December. Wow, Mallory, that is crazy. If doomsday ever happened, I hope at least Morgan Freeman's voice narrates it for us. That's awesome, Chan. Let me see. What am I missing here? Concentration is difficult. Determine the density. Candling, short, strong. And I know I'm some here mumbling. I know teach support stream would be Gardner Josh, and that's what I want to. Josh, let me know if you give me an email or a text. I think you got my number. Let me know when you get. I want to make sure that webcam got to you safe and sound. I put it in a bubble wrapped envelope, so hopefully the mail won't destroy it. But thanks, Sherry Leach. Thanks so much for joining the Grey family. It's truly appreciated. Trudell. Thinking up in the jam. There's something I want to talk about, but I heard that I can't really, Gardner Josh. They went on hard lockdown again. That sucks. I'll have to talk to Homestead Oss, Lynn and Wayne, and see what's going on over there. I pay a lot of attention to what's going on in Congress right now, what bills are passing and what's not passing. And I saw something really weird, and I'm not going to say the name of it because I've heard that if you say the name of it, for some reason, social media platforms do not like it. James Earl Jones would be good. GreyMan overnight solo camping video for members. Great idea. And North Cal Prepper, we're planning, I think, late July, early August. We're trying to go towards the end of summer. Me and the family are going to do it we're going to do an overnight camp. It's going to be a 3 or 4 day camp, more of a primitive camp. Of course, they'll have a little thing set up, and I'm going to set something else up for myself, because I am going to take off for like a day and let them do their thing. And then I'm going to kind of do more of a primitive style, 100% build my shelter from scratch and run that for a day or so, or at least a night, from a day to night. So I think that'd be cool. And I will give you guys some behind the scenes footage of that as well for you members as well. Johnny Channnel, David Amber, top vote. You guys are great. Milkmaid, hey Rip, Arc Wild. What's up, Arc Wild Man? And Arc Wild Man, your thing should be coming in the mail. I think it should go out tomorrow, and you should get it here soon. You should get it by the end of this week, hopefully, Arc. It takes a long time for me to get everything out. And Zane, I was going to ask you, I was going to go to the local food bank and ask you wanted to donate that $25 to them. I didn't know if I should buy food or if I should donate them cash. I was going to ask you about that, but I talked to a couple people and they said they sent me to a couple good food banks, so we can donate that $25 to those folks if you like. And did I catch that? Did I say welcome? I did say welcome, right? Where was that at? I did welcome Sherry Leach to the Grey family. I hope I got you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Yep. Canadian. Okay. I'm way behind here. Jeep Girl. It's hard because we always want to share everything with everyone so they can all be prepped. So I'm not sure on the members only thing, but I can do some brainstorming. Thanks, Jeep Girl. And you have my email, Jeep. You can always reach out to me if you guys have ideas. I'm trying to get through all the emails, but I do want to create the member only email because I want you guys to have your own email platform, like kind of like a direct link to me. And that can also email you guys on special things that I'm doing, special, like let's say behind the scenes, like, cause YouTube sometimes won't let you know that I post something on the members only. So I can email you guys and like, hey, I'm going to be doing something on Wednesday, members only kind of thing like that. I've even been thinking about doing maybe like a early Sunday morning, kind of maybe like a live stream, like once a week or once every week for the members only, and just kind of chit chat with you guys and see what's going on. Am I way behind? Yeah, I am way behind. I missed something here. Hold on. I do apologize. Where did that go? Survival Julia, did I welcome you to the Grey family as well? I hope I did. Thank you so much, Survival Julia. Write it on a piece of paper for words you can't say. Yeah. Back to that. Yeah. Let me do that. I know I got paper around here somewhere. Bear with me 1 second. I think I'm going to spell this right here too. Let me, I saved it on my phone. Let me catch up in chat. I'm past my curfew, by the way, although I need to get some rest. Big day. Well, thank you for stopping by, Mallory. Always appreciate you jumping in chat and chats. Chan MCC, thank you so much for the super sticker. You will be entered into May's Super Chat of the Month giveaway. I do a giveaway for all super chatters and super stickers, and you will have an entry. For every time you do that, you get an entry. You'll once in a while, you'll see Monty and Gardner Josh go at war. And now Mrs. Monty has been getting involved too, so it's pretty cool. All right, let me make sure I do the proper spelling of this real quick. I saved it on my thing so I wouldn't forget it. So please bear with me for 1 second, and so I can write this word down. All right, hopefully you guys will be able to see that. Why are people snapping? And then my phone is going crazy. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Have you guys heard about this? That word there? No problem, Stuart. I wanted to leave that there for a second because you guys could see that. If you guys know what that is, it got the Republicans were trying to ban it, and the Democrats let it ride through. Who are we talking about here? Who are we talking about? True American Loretta? I did not get notified. Janine, that's what I'm saying. Yes, Harvey Black. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Haven't heard of it. Rena LaRue. Yes. So some of you guys have heard of it. If you Google it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you can Google it or DuckDuckGo it or whatever platform you want to. Yeah. Don't post in chat, right? I didn't even think about that. They bang me sometimes. It is what it is, man. But you guys with your super chats and memberships, make it go by. So I can talk about it. I just can't really say the name. Basically, it's where they're taking human DNA and I think animal DNA, and they're mixing it, and they're using to test where it has like human-like features, like a human organ and stuff like that. And they're doing science testing things on it. It's kind of like how do I say? It's very scary when you're taking, human DNA. And I'm not an expert on this, so don't quote me on it. But they're taking human DNA and animal DNA and making stuff out of it, mixing the two, and it's just really weird. And I was listening to Stacy on the Right on Patriot Radio talk about it, and it was just very concerning. I think it's really weird. Shifting, they have been doing it for decades. It does sound like a horror movie, and it's just Island of Dr. Moreau. Okay, so prep for it. You heard about that too. So yeah, if you guys take that word and you guys Google it, you will dig in it. Just type in that word and then put Congress. and you can see the bill and what it entails, and it kind of dives in there. Matter of fact, I can probably put a link or email me. I can send you that link. Zane, it's fusing. They're taking the DNA from both and fusing it into one and creating like these organs and human-like organs out of this stuff to run tests on it. I don't know how far they're going with it, but it's exactly Cat Lady. They're trying to play God, and it is very sad. Night, everyone. Good night, Dub Jacobs. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, JM, and that's the mythology behind it. But like I said, this is actually a bill in Congress. Let me see here. Right, Milo? I just caught that, man. This is what I'm reading at right there. Let me see if it'll focus on that. Come on, there you go. If you can see this right here, it banning experiments to create certain types of human, animal, and that word, scientists to use for further medical research over ethical concerns. Well, the Republicans tried to stop it, but they lost. The Democrats pushed it through so they can continue to do so. But it was really, I was reading into it and I was like, man, that's messed up. Oh, I haven't heard that. Harvey Black. Oh, you couldn't see that on my phone? Kaylin, if you can, I know you've emailed me before, Kaylin, haven't you? I can screenshot it and send it to you folks. I just can't really talk about it because I've heard that if you talk about it, they will really get mad and mess with you. On Forbes, yes, prep for it. That's where I got it, on Forbes. I was reading all about it. And it goes into great detail and DNA, unethical, it should be a crime. The Republicans were trying to make it a crime for attempting to create human animal, that word, and a bunch of stuff. So they were trying to pass a bill to ban that. And the Democrats voted for it. Hopefully that answers that. Agreed, Tennessee Tactical. What is up, Aussie Mom Homestead? Northern Girl Hobbies, when you pop in too, huh? Chan, probably, man. You never know. And just these are the things that make the media that actually get out. And my question is always, what is it that we don't see? What is it that we don't hear about? You know what I mean? What's up, Blue Vandal? So I was looking at I do a lot of research. I bounce around a lot of different things for some weird stuff. I dive into some really weird stuff sometimes just to read and learn. And there's some sort of prediction for tomorrow on Friday. I think it has to do with what's going on in Maricopa and this other stuff. I just don't see anything happening. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not a fortune teller or nothing like that, but I was talking to Mark today about it, and there a lot of people predicting some stuff for tomorrow, and I'm like, I just don't see it. So I hope I'm not bursting anybody's bubble in regards to it, but I just don't think so. Yeah, and you guys have probably heard of CRISPR, haven't you? CRISPR, where they can alter stuff and do all kinds of stuff like that. Matter of fact, there's an interview with Elon Musk that was really intriguing in what he said about DNA manipulation and what they can do with it. He literally almost stated to the point, I think I can quote him, or he said, "We can, if you want to turn you into a butterfly, we can." And I was like, what? When I caught that, I was like, that is weird. So there's stuff going on, of course, that we will never know about until it's too far gone. What's up, Farmer Son? Did I get that right? I just happened to see it pop up. Yeah, right, Josh. Trust a new plan. All right, and you say debris. I want to be prepper on your phone. You have to type out the name. Doesn't want a computer does. At the wannabe prepper. Okay. Let me see. Did I get that right? Your baby's too cute. That's awesome. I'm going to check that out. Farmers Sun Prepping. Doc Mac, thanks so much for the super chat, Doc Mac. Thank you so much. Cat Lady, have a good night. Stay strong. Cat Lady, if you're leaving us, yes, we'll have you in our prayers. And we wish nothing but the best for you and look forward to seeing you in the next live. And I always like to read your comments as well. So thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. CB, what is up? Ark Wildman, it's raining up there in Arkansas, huh? Tennessee Tactical, you are correct. It was a weird interview that I watched. Someone had brought it to my attention. People have been sending me lots of information, so I've been digging into stuff. All right, hold on. We got some stuff here. Snake bites don't have a honey sister, but it was like 20 years ago. They raised dumbs and some ETs with their own language. Roger that shift. Have you seen the TV show Threshold many years ago about alien signal that turns humans into aliens in one episode that led us with teeth and eyes? Yeah, I got what you're saying, Dragon. And there's a lot of speculation with that as well. I've been, because the Pentagon is going to be releasing this information through the Freedom Information Act. I'm working on, I don't want to say a story. I don't want to say I'm working on a story, but I'm working on a video that has to do with some weird stuff that I never ever thought I'd be digging into. And I don't think it's going to be like controversial because it's out there and the Freedom Information Act made it what it is. But something that that had some concern back in 2017, they had banned designer, what is it called? Designer viruses or something like that, where they could do some stuff and they could like make them and do this stuff like that. Well, that they no longer, that's not up for, it's been unbanned back in 2017 or 2018, somewhere around there, which I thought was really weird. So now they're back at it per se. We had that cold already. Yes, please. I always forget to say that. Smash. I put the scrolling thing there so people might see that, but yes, smash that like button, folks. We love to break out the YouTube algorithm. You know what I mean? Thanks for the DNA info. I'm going to search more. Good night. Patty B, thank you so much. Yeah, check that out, Patty B. Let me know what you think. And I think you've emailed me in the past as well. Skynet just entered the chat. Right? You never know, man. Whenever you start talking about stuff like this, you always have to expect the worst. There's a lot of censorship, but here's my question. Agreed, Heritage Heart. Here's my question. Since I'm in Florida and Governor DeSantis passed the bill, if you are censored by a social media giant, we have the ability to sue those folks now, be it whatever, be it Twitter, Facebook, and so on and so forth, if you get me. So I wonder if that's going to change the way social media is going to react to certain channels about certain things that they talk about. That being said, if you guys watch Project Veritas's thing on the whole Facebook thing, that was pretty mind-blowing. And we now know good old Zuck is he's a piece of crap, man. That's my personal opinion. Some of the things he did and he directed, because it's his company and he's directing his company to do certain things and the way they're pushing things. And that's wrong. That's wrong. Van City Adventure, what is up? Let me see if I'm missing anything here. But I've been digging into, I watched that video. I think they might have aired it on Fox, on Sean Hannity's show. And now it's all over the place. They've leaked the documents. They've leaked the interviews and whatnot. And I think that's messed up, man. I think that's messed up. It goes to show how powerful these social media giants are. D14. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for you, brother. Court dates will be out years. Yeah. I was also reading some articles. What did DeSantis do today? He did some other stuff because DeSantis is always doing something in a positive manner. Like for a politician, this man is always working for the people, at least in the state of Florida. Wow, that sucks, Milkmaid. Let me see here. I haven't covered plants when it happens out west here. Would be a small guy, never be able to get big tech. Is it? Yeah, agreed. Tennessee Tactical. It's sickening. Yeah, prep for you right on. Word popped in my head too. It is sickening to the fact how much power they have and what they're controlling and what they only want you to hear. And I think that's a lot of times why they push some of these prepper channels down. They kind of keep us in this hole. I've been struggling to get past 6,400 subscribers. Sometimes I go back down to 6,390 and then I go back up to 6,400. I made it all the way up to 6,500, but they keep on taking them away and then adding them back. I have no idea what's going on with my channel in regards to the subscriber base, because I know I don't lose and gain 100 subscribers on a daily basis. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Thanks, Spaceballs, for that. Agreed, Tennessee Tactical. Yeah, he does look like the man. People ask me today, do you think 45 is going to run in 2024? I said, man, that's a hard question. You know, he's toyed with the idea and stuff like that. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think we'll really know what's going to happen after 2022 primaries. But here, I think if you notice, there's a whole bunch of states right now passing voting laws to counteract what happened in this past election. So I wonder if that's going to change the face of the election process itself for the better, or it gives us, we the people, our voice back, because I felt that we lost our voice in that whole voting cycle. My personal opinion, just saying. So I'm wondering with these laws, Florida is not messing around when it comes to their voting laws. They have tweaked it and honed it to it's a fair game here. CB, yeah, I understand that as well. There is, but every time something comes up, they buy it and then they shut it down. They have that kind of power. You got to figure this is Google we're talking about here. Google is no joke when it comes to their amount of power that they have. Look what Google's doing. I probably shouldn't say this, but look what Google's doing for the CCP. Dig into that, and that'll blow your mind. Q Kitchen and Beyond, you want to do like a wheel spinner? Do you have a place called like Party City in your town or anything like that? Or you can make one. You can make one, Q. Make one of those spinny things. Or you can use the YouTube comment picker, or you can do what I did where I just took a bunch of tickets and wrote everybody's name down. But that could be time consuming. But I don't know. There's some options there, Q. That's so that kind of blows me away, Aussie Mom. That you guys are preparing for going into winter, and we're heading into summer. If I'm correct, Northern Girl Hobbies because it snowed out west. Just saying 2 inches. Really, God, it's going crazy. Our weather, which really scares me for this hurricane season. You're probably right, Monty. It is about money, and you could be right about that because it probably does affect ad revenue. Went to a 2A GreyMan Tennessee went to a that is awesome. Tennessee, that is great. I hope they go that direction here in the state of Florida. That's the only thing I feel like is lacking. But some folks say it's in legislation, and they expect to happen for something to happen this year with that. And no, we the people have lost because we let it happen. And heritage, you know, that you say that it makes me think. And there's something else I'm working on when it's called the fear factor. People fear. It's an odd sense of fear because people fear the repercussions if they try to speak their mind. And I don't want to go too deep into that, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of folks want to, stand up for their rights, their constitutional rights. But they also fear the fact of who's in power and how they can affect you in that way. Because it would take a lot of folks to make that kind of movement. Let me see here. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Harvey. There probably is vids how to make wheel spinners on YouTube. No, D14. That makes sense. Unbroken 1010. At what point will enough people stop obsessing over old men in politics and actually get behind third party? Washington himself warned against this two-party system. And it's funny you say that, Unbroken. I think in Washington Times, I think there was about 7 or 10 parties back then. If I'm not 100% sure, but I know there was a lot of parties. And I agree. It would be nice to have more options than what we have sometimes, because being those two options, sometimes it's like you're picking the lesser of the evil most of the time. I would probably never vote in any type of as a Democrat itself, just because I don't believe in their ideology. I don't believe in their narrative. I don't believe in their history. So I can never go that way. But I've spoken to some libertarians, and they're not perfect, but they have some pretty good ideologies. Some of them I enjoyed, especially when it comes to the Second Amendment. Q Kitchen, you can find it. Just type in YouTube comment picker and Google, and it'll take you there. It's really easy to use, and it's kind of self-explanatory. If you ever watch my giveaways, you can check how I did it. I've done some. Did I do one? I think I did one on one of my Thursday streams. If you can find it, if not, you can find it on Google or whatever search engine that you use. Yeah, right, Chan. Oh boy. Let me see. Aussie Mom Homestead. Yes, you are correct. Oh, okay. Thank you, Aussie. Thanks, because sometimes I don't know and I don't want to misspeak because people will correct me if I'm wrong. So I see you guys, a lot of folks talk about EMPs. A lot of people talk about coronal mass ejections. And I can't, yeah, the primaries will be actually, but just to touch on that real quick, in regards to EMPs and CMEs, and Harvey knows exactly where I'm going with this. Not a problem, Q Kitchen. Glad you found it. I'm going to be having a guest here soon. We're trying to work out the details on it. Just since you guys are in chat, I have 89 of you folks in here. This is going to be a phenomenal, maybe a two-parter interview. He is God, Harvey, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but he is a NASA scientist. He also has a PhD. He's an expert in EMPs and coronal mass ejections and all that stuff like that. But we are going to have him on the channel. We are going to be having conversations with him. We're going to do some Q&A stuff. He has a huge list of accomplishments. He has books. We're going to dive deep into him. And it's going to be an awesome thing to have someone that specializes in this stuff and to have a conversation with him. Yeah, you're right, Milkmaid. That is true. Sheila, I'm not sure what you missed, Sheila. I've been talking about a lot of different odds and ends. All right, let me see here. No problem, Unbroken. Spaceball sounds epic. Agree, Spaceballs. Because, okay, so a lot of us can talk about, we can watch a YouTube channel. We can watch certain things. We can hear a prepper talk about an EMP. We can make assumptions, speculations on that type of stuff. But this is someone who studies it, who has a PhD, who works for NASA. And there's just going to be, it's someone that we can have more of a, more education on, you know what I mean? Because this is what he specializes in. If that makes sense to you folks. Mark Wildman. Digit Prepper 101. Love it, man. Love reading your chats, brother. Hava Alexander, what is up? Glad you could join us. Hi. Okay. You got, see, it's funny you said that, wannabe prepper, the mystery guest. Someone else used that term too. Maybe you know more than I think you know. Because there's only one other person there's two other people that know what's kind of going on with that guest. But it's going to be extremely cool. I'm excited, to be honest with you. Sheila, I truly appreciate it. A lot of folks will be catch it on the replay. I get a lot of people. I get almost sometimes 800 to 900 people that watch the replay. I wish they could join us in chat like we are now. We've been bouncing anywhere from 80 people to 90 people. Maybe sometimes I'm saying stuff that people have no interest in and they bounce out like, oh, Grey's just rambling on again. I don't want to hear Grey ramble, and they bounce out. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, whoever you guys are. Or maybe it's just people that are not subscribed and they come across the stream and then they just take off and they say, oh, they don't want to be a part of this. It would be good to hear about all the misconceptions that are out there about EMPs. Agreed, Milo. That's exactly right. I'm enjoying this channel because it's not full of cray-cray religion. Hey, I'm broken. I'm not that way. I don't go that direction. And Harvey Black, thanks for pushing that mystery guest thing, because it's going to be a mystery for a while. We're going to promote the heck out of it. But I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah, no, in North Carolina, I understand that. There's not much you can do in regards to a CME or an EMP. You can do some preparedness. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the EMP shield. And this gentleman has put that to the test. He has tested the EMP shields. He's talked about that. And when it comes to your car, comes to your electronics. But we'll touch on that. We'll go through all that. Because of course you can. If it was to happen, there's nothing you can really do about it, but you can prepare for it. Prepare your primitive skills. And what I mean that is like your ability to start fire, your ability to hunt, your ability to survive, to preserve food, gardening, canning, all these other things that you need to do. I call them primitive skills, skills that you should know that have been forgotten over time. At least most folks. Most folks only think the grocery store. Most folks only think I go on the internet. No one thinks about what it would be like if there was no power, no electricity, no Wi-Fi, none of that. How would they survive? I ask that question a lot to a lot of people. Some people have good answers, and some people just like, say, I guess they would just give up, which I expect a lot of folks would, because they wouldn't know how to deal with that situation. I'm reading a book. I think somebody, is it Prep Forward or JM? Someone turned me on to this book by A American. It's a story about EMP, I think, the basis of this book. But the reason I chose to listen to this book and read this book is because it has to do, he's in Florida. He starts out in Tallahassee and treks all the way down through the Ocala National Forest. It's a long book by, I think it's A American. Great book so far. So whoever recommended it, but thanks so much. Yes, hand tools and creative redundancy. I had to talk with my daughter about that. We were at a mom and pop, old diner, where I like to have breakfast sometimes, some good old fashioned, eggs, some biscuits and gravy. They do everything by hand. And they have a lot of those tools, those, cooking tools on the wall. And I was explaining to her that's what they used back in the day. And I said, those would come in handy in a shift event. Things like that would be very, very important. Wink, you are correct. He does write great stuff. Yeah, imagine Laura, no Wi-Fi. Okay. It was somebody had mentioned it to me. I know one of you guys did, because that's how I picked up on it. It intrigued me, so I had to go to that. Q Kitchen has read it. What did 101 say? Did I miss it? Milkman have a hot tub for sale. That is great. JM, was it you, JM? Because it's awesome. I've been listening to that. You should do a live stream with unspecified podcast and review. I think it'd be cool. And that's who got me here. Unbroken, he sent you here? Because I would love to do something with him. I watched him when he did all the coverage that he did. He's in Louisiana, if I'm correct, right? If I recall correctly, him and his wife are in Louisiana. I watched them when they went on vacation. They did something. They went on like a little trail. They've definitely upped their production. I think it's really cool, and he's intrigued me. But I would definitely love, if you know him or you can reach out to him, I'd love to have him a guest on my show, because it'd be pretty cool. Grayson Grit. What is up, Grayson Grit? See you in there. It's no problem. Better late than never, right? I've read the whole series. Wow, Colleen. Well, you guys are way ahead of me, man. I'm excited. Every day I go through a chapter or two, and it just pulls me right in. I'm definitely the mystery guest. Total NASA quality. I love it, S. Exactly, JM. A American, the home series. Here's the intriguing thing about this is listening to this story is exactly, I feel personally, how things would go down. He's driving home, the car stops, his phone's gone, and he starts to assess the situation. He's a prepper. He's a prepared person. His family's prepped, but he's not with his family. His family's all the way, 250 miles away, and he wants to get to his family. But he's a prepper. He has a get-home bag. The things he's discussed in this book has to deal with nothing but prepping. The types of gear, his get-home bag, how he starts fires, how he uses, evades, marauders, how he gets involved in certain things, and how it escalates. It starts off with, people just wandering around asking for help, and, everybody's nice. And then as it progresses, it gets worse and worse and worse. And I feel, honestly, exactly how it's in the book, it would play out, to be honest with you. Aussie Mom, what did she say? I kind of hate when the chat jumps on me. That's cool. Just like last year, would still have to work an 8-point shift engineering earthquake predicted in 6 days in California, 2 mile wide, stem plume, 10 foot. So you're saying shift engineering that there is going to be an earthquake in 6 days in California? Because I love predictions, because I always wait to see if they come true. I watch a lot of the conspiratorial folks, and I watch some of their content, and I write down these dates to see if they are on the money or if they're just full of hot air. Not to alienate anybody, but I do pay attention to that, because I'm curious if they're getting information that some of us should know, or if it's just ways to get views. Because I can come up with something. I can title one of my videos some sort of crazy thing that this is going to happen on this day, and bring a bunch of folks in. But then I feel that I would look like a complete imbecile if I said something's going to happen on, May 31st at 12 p.m. Watch this. It's going to happen. And it doesn't. I would feel like I let down my subscribers. And I don't want to ever do that. So I will never really predict things. All I can say is I always tell everybody, just be prepped, be vigilant, for you and your family, and just be ready for anything that you possibly can be it natural disasters, be it, a food crisis, be it the economy collapsing, be it the worst case scenario, whatever happens. No one thought that there would be some sort of crazy pandemic going around last year either, even though it was way blown out of proportion. But with all the lockdowns, I mean, they're still going down. Look at Australia, look at Canada, all the things that are happening. So just being prepared, having the food to supplement your family, and just a lot of different things. That's the whole reason I wanted to create this channel, just to kind of keep that message going, and to reach out with other preppers, other homesteaders, gardeners, bushcrafters, survivalists, other folks in the military. I'm all over the place. I watch a lot of different content from a lot of different channels, and there's so many good channels out there. It's hard to keep up with everything, but there's some good people out there. Agreed. Broken freeze-dried machines are phenomenal. I'm sorry, I catch up on things every once in a while as I start talking. The same guy predicted one 11 years ago. Did it happen, Shift? How many Americans are preppers? CB, good question. There's probably a lot more than we think. I know there's a lot more in Florida than I thought. I'm actually thinking about trying to put something together one day for the Florida preppers here that want to hang out. Angels arrived. What is up? Hold on, I'm missing something. I just saw a super chat come around somewhere. You can only predict the end of the world once. Dragon, that is a famous saying. That is a famous saying. I've read that somewhere. So I know you read. Grayson Grit, thank you so much for the super sticker. You're awesome. I think Grayson Grit, I'm pretty sure you got several entries in this month's giveaway. This is the last day for the May giveaway. So we shall see. And I think the prizes for this month's super chat and super sticker giveaway should be pretty cool. At least I think they're cool. I did something different this time. I'm going to kind of mix it up every single time to kind of keep you guys wondering what Gray's going to give away each month for the super chatters. Grayson Grit, cool beans. We talked to each other on Instagram. We'll hit them up and see what we can coordinate. Thanks so much, Unbroken. I truly appreciate that. My wife will be shocked because we watched him as all the stuff. Because I was watching him and PT News, Steve at PT News, and I bounced between the two. All right, Angels. I learned quick how to service, became a prepper. Yep. All right, what am I missing here? Look at the Dutch channel. All he does is follow and predict earthquakes. I will look into that, Shift. I'll cut and paste that right now and save it in my little thing over here. Move it over and save that. All right, I'll help with the Florida Survival Julie. That'd be cool. We need to figure out. God, I need to figure out all the Florida preppers, and maybe I know I want to say Orlando just because it's a central part of the state, but we can go beyond that because I just think if you're north or south, that central Florida region is kind of like dead center. But I would like to do something like if you watch the Homesteaders, they had this really cool get together not too long ago. I thought it was pretty neat. I heard, whoops, did I miss something? What's up, Mark? Thanks for, you'd have to do that, brother, but I truly appreciate the super sticker, man. You're awesome, Mark. Mark, this stuff is so good, Mark. You got me addicted to it. 9 million. Okay. Thanks, Tennessee, for that information. There's man, I just don't want to say certain things. What's up, Miguel? How you doing? Miguel, if I can put something together, I've never done it before. And if I can have the helps of folks, maybe we can do something this year. You know what I mean? Maybe just have a barbecue, man. If you guys want to come to like the East Coast and kind of like go on the beach or something, we do a barbecue, prepper barbecue. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Hang out, take some pictures, do some videos, Garden, do chores, make things. I learn a lot. Listen to several hundred books over the years. Sometimes they are free, Audible. And JM, I listen to Audible. I go to sleep to Audible to all my books. It makes it easier for me. Doesn't have to do with geography much. The food supply lines. 10 million people dying from starvation. Agreed. Unbroken. That's the whole premise behind the bad guys thing, the depopulation thing. I don't want to go too much into it because, of course, YouTube hates it. But you guys know, I'm pretty sure some channels are willing to risk it. But I love my channel. I would hate to lose it. Did I just see, what is it? Ghost Prepper, are you in here, boy? Where's Ghost at? What's up, Ghost? Let me see. Ghost, you want to jump on here with me, man? You got anything to do? You want to hang out with me for a little bit? I'm at an hour. I've been rambling on for an hour, Ghost. If you want to jump on here with me, Ghost, we need to exchange numbers too, brother. So I can just start texting you I could text you like a link and stuff like that. But I can drop it in here for you. Let me see here. Phantom of the Opera is here. Love it. What's up, Ava Potterfield? How are you doing? Thanks, Milo. You know, I love that song. Here's a really cool thing, Milo. My daughter is kind of getting into that old school rock. I was impressed. She's going to be 13 this year, and I'm surprised that she's listening to some of this old school rock. I've introduced her to some old school stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. That she's actually getting into that, getting out of the whole other crap that the mainstream is. He is in the messenger group. Great. Oh, okay. That's a good idea, brother. I never thought about that. And Ghost, if you're busy, no worries. Let me move this down, and that's going to be actually, you're right. I can just do it on my thing here. Pardon me, folks. If you guys can just, let me do something real quick. Move something over. Thanks so much for your patience as always when I do stuff like this. It takes me a minute to do. Oops, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Here we go. So please bear with me real quick, folks. Can you guys hear me when I talk that low? Monty, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. GreyMan and Ghost Prepper. I think me and Ghost, I think I like, there it is. There it is. Found it. Ghost Prepper. All right, Ghost, if you, I sent that to you, brother, if you want to jump in with me tonight and appease Monty. Monty's asking for you to jump on the screen with me, brother. Stay on. You're the only one live for me right now. Really? That's, you know, maybe because I made such a whatchamacallit, spiff about, I've always been the only one at this hour on Thursdays at 10:30. That's why I picked it on Thursdays, because no one else was streaming. And then all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, everybody was streaming. So maybe me throwing a fit about everybody streaming. Maybe they're like, yeah, let Grey do his thing. But probably not. I'm not that cool yet. Angels arrive. Look up 11:34 prediction. Will do. I keep a pen here. I don't know if you guys, a pen. And when I see stuff in chat, I do write stuff down. So I will write that down, Angel. You know, there's something I want to share with you guys one of these times, but it's a bit religious and it's a bit not religious. The thing that blew me away about it is what it says in there, and no one has found out yet who wrote this. I got it saved on my phone, and I was thinking about just doing a yeah, let's see if Ghost will appear, right? I want to see if what's the word I'm looking for? If you guys can make anything out of it. I think I'll probably just do a separate video for it because it'll be a long. It's actually pretty, but it's pretty intriguing to say the least. The milkmaid Ghost is working hard. Ghost does a lot of good stuff, man. I saw his little nature thing that he did today. Ghost is editing a video, he said, or he would jump on. Monty, I tried to get Ghost on, man. Unbroken, email me. I might be able to get you some. I know a lot of folks with seeds. And I'm kind of a suburban gardener myself right now. At Milo on the ready, I'm up for a barbecue, right? If any of you folks, oh no, never mind. We must have pushed him. We must have struck a nerve with Ghost because I see him down in the green room. Ghost, give me a thumbs up if you want to jump on here, brother. All right. You guys ask, you shall receive. Ghost Prepper. Ghost Prepper. What is up, my friend?
Not much, man. Just messing around with this editing stuff, trying to figure out how to do it.
It's a nightmare sometimes. I agree with you there, brother.
Especially when you've never done it before.
Now, Ghost, I'm going to be honest with you. I watched your video today, and I'm probably going to steal a couple of those ideas. But you had told me in the past, you were like, I don't care if anybody steals my videos or stuff like that. You did a really good job, and it piqued my interest. And I was like, wow, that's a great idea. I'm not gonna, go all of it, but there's certain things that I want to kind of make my own and play around with the membership thing.
Oh, there was only one part of it that I made up. That was the very, very last thing. The rest of it is YouTube options when you click the different tiers.
Oh, okay. So I just created the tiers and just said, oh, I probably have to just make content for those people.
Yeah, when you name the tier and you get onto that next window, there's a drop down menu and you click it and it gives you like 15 or 20 different selections for each level tier. And I just moved them around where I wanted them to be. And then the very last thing, with it being a personal video, that's the one that I made up.
Okay. All right. Awesome. But still, I mean,
YouTube
you did
option.
well with it. It intrigued me.
Oh, thanks. Well, I mean, I've been thinking about doing it for like a week or so now, but then, I know there's still people that are like, oh, you're out this for money, this, and that, and the other. And one thing about my channel, I've always been honest. I'm like, look, if I'm going to put in, I mean, I did 2 videos, those relaxation videos. I did 2 of those in the past 5 days. And those 2 videos, I probably got 20 hours worth of work into, just trying to figure out how to edit, how to find the songs, how to find the videos, how to get the licensing and all that stuff where I don't get in trouble. So I'm going, you know what? If I'm going to put in 30 or 40 hours of my time and then put in extra time for the membership part, and if I can make money, if somebody's taking on me for that, then that's just arrogant. That's just wrong. And don't get me wrong. And I even told a couple of my subs that made comments about it. I can't believe you're going this route. I'm like, what route? I haven't changed my channel a bit. I'm adding extra stuff. I'm not taking anything away. I'm still going to do all the lives I've always done before. Everybody still gets everything that was there before is still there. The membership thing, the way I set it up, it's just above and beyond. It's extra. Somebody was like, if somebody sent a request and I answered the request, that's what it is. It's just over and beyond. It's extra. It's not
If you guys, yeah, if you guys are wondering, when I'm looking this way, I'm actually looking at Ghost, believe it or not, because this screen is right here where Ghost is at, and I got that. I guess I could look this way, but his voice is coming from this way. No, Ghost, I agree with you, man. A lot of people don't understand it. I work a full-time job, and I have another part-time job, and then I consider YouTube another outlet. But it does. I've averaged anywhere between 30 to 35 hours of work on YouTube with editing, creating content, research, and stuff like that. So it does take a lot of your time.
Yeah, I mean, and it's cool to make a little bit of money from the AdSense and all that stuff, but I think it's just going to take a while for the subscribers to understand. I researched this membership thing for a couple of weeks now, but the thing is, it's not like I just went, okay, now I'm going to start charging all my subscribers to watch me talk. No, everything's staying the same. The membership part, that's just something extra. That's like a whole different. That's adding another 20 to 30 hours a week worth of stuff that I have to do to my channel. I'm not taking anything away from the channel. All my lives are still the same. All my content's still going to be put out the same. Everybody's still going to, every single thing that's going on, my garden, the rabbitry, all my updates, all that's still the same. That's there, for everybody. Nothing's going away. This is just extra.
They're calling us the Grey Ghost Show. But no, I agree, brother. And folks know I started the membership a while ago, and I slack on it a lot. And my members are super appreciative of it. I've done a giveaway on there. I've done one behind the scenes kind of video, a little like a premiere kind of thing with those folks. I plan to do more, but like I said, it's just my time trying to get it together. They're very supportive, and this community. This community is phenomenal.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I posted that video, and I think I've gotten like almost 400 views on that video since this morning, which that's a lot for me. Like 400 views on that video, and 96% are all positive. And I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members. 6 members right now. Okay. I think 5 of them are in the chat right here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's another way for folks who want to go above and beyond and support the channel, just like the super chats and the super stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you, and it's like, it's not, and that's what I was trying to get across to a couple people in the comment. I'm like, look, I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm just saying there's an option out there that YouTube has made available for us to make some extra cash if we want to do extra stuff. YouTube has provided a platform for us to be able to do extra stuff with private chats and private live streams and private community posts just for the members and all this different stuff that you can do just for people that want, the guy that wants the heated seat in the Corvette in the middle of Florida in the summertime, that guy. If you can afford it and you want to do crazy extra stuff, okay, I'll do it. If I can fit it in, I'll do it. It's like I told him in the video, it might work, it might just be overwhelming, but I may shut it down after the first month. Then you're automatically it stops. But if you don't like it at any time, you can cancel it at any time. It's not a big deal. I give it a shot and see what happens because YouTube put a lot into this. I mean, there's like 9 pages of stuff that you have to do to get everything filled out and learn how to do the private chats, which is a pain in the butt, and the private live streams, which is a pain in the butt. I ain't even finished setting that up yet. I'm like, this is just too much for today. This is too much. But I think it's going to work out good. I'm kind of excited for it. We'll see what happens. I mean, it may suck. I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens.
That's all you can do. And Kalen, Ghost was breaking up because when he pulls back too far, his mic is picking up residuals. But Ghost is working on all that. He's getting upgraded. And he's doing a lot of different stuff.
And that's another thing, a comment I made to people too in my chats and my backrooms and stuff. I'm like, everybody wants to to have $5,000 worth of this fancy equipment, but don't want you to make any money to pay for it. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. If I'm going to put in 40, 50, 60 hours a week towards YouTube and go out and buy a couple grand worth of computers and cameras and lights and tripods and bipods and all this stuff, yeah, I want to offset that. If I can make some money from YouTube doing that, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm rich.
Rena, no, I understand what you're saying, Rena, and it's something that you don't have to do. It's just something that some folks like to do. If that makes any sense to you, Rena. Because I know there's not all folks. I don't know how many subscribers I have, but I have a decent amount, and most of them are not members. It's just something that we mentioned that we're trying to do to enhance certain things about YouTube.
Like the thing is, the membership thing it's not something that we're making up. YouTube has come up with these different offshoot platforms, like the private chats, and the private polls from your memberships and private this, to where people that want special treatment can get special treatment. It's right. Not something that I'm not changing my channel one bit. It's not going to change at all. The private stuff it will be behind the scenes. You won't even know about it. You know what I mean? It's like it's my part-time job. I'm still coming to work at McDonald's, but I'm going to go sell donuts in the morning at Krispy Kreme. You know what I mean? It's my part-time job. It's not going to take away from the channel.
What's up, Marbury Homestead? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Unbroken, starting a new garden spot in Brooklyn. Have you reached out to Jason at the Angry Prepper? He's close. I think he's over in Harlem area.
Yeah.
I think that's where he's at. That'd be pretty cool because he's part of the NYC Prepper Network, I think, as well.
And one of the things too, and you can back me up on this since you've already done the memberships. I looked at some of the prices and I was like, no way. I am not. I was like, what? That's half a car payment. No way. So I mean, I just, I'm probably doing, I don't know. I wouldn't say the Walmart kind of theory for it, but I even opened up, like, instead of just making my membership lives, for the high tiers, I made it for every single tier. The word member is spelled the same, whether it's in tier 1 or tier 5. So I mean, you can't kind of separate that. So, but it's like, if somebody wants to do it and give it a shot, great. If you don't, fine. Matter of fact, if you do it and you don't like it, send me an email. I'll send you your money back.
Yeah, agreed. It's funny you say that. I was watching a large channel. He was doing something huge on his channel. And I've never seen a wall of, they call it a rainbow wall. So he has 1 million subscribers. The amount of super chats and memberships and all that stuff like that, I don't know what he does for it. You guys might know who he is. He's B. Tatum with the Tatum Report. He's a conservative. I can't even speak. He's a conservative black man, retired police officer, and he has a channel. He started and it just blew up. He was at the a march in Washington. He's done a lot of stuff. I watched a lot of his content, but I've never seen a wall like that. It was just nothing but super chats and super like that. And I don't know if he gives back to the community. He may, as far as I know. I don't know for sure. But for me personally, the Angry Prepper, Unbroken 1010. Harvey or one of my mods, can you drop the Angry Prepper's link for Unbroken so we can check out Jason's channel? Officer Tatum, yes, that wannabe prepper. Yeah, he's a good dude. I agree. But I said I've never seen that kind of. It was founder of Blexit, exactly. Thanks so much, guys. Him and ABL, Anthony Bryan Logan, Jericho Green, Candace Owens. They're all part of that kind of like that organization.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, can't think. Well, I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
I think there's just a lot of confusion with the membership thing, and it's the way I looked at it when I very first saw it. I'm like, oh, great! Now they're just figuring a way to get more cash just to listen to these people talk. But that's not what it is at all. It's completely separate from your channel. I mean, it's completely detached. And you know the way I'm looking at it. I mean, if you love your job, if you have a job and you love going to work every single day, are you just going to love it so much that you're going to come to the realization that one day you're going to go to work and tell your boss, you know what, man, I enjoy coming here and working 60 hours a week for you so much. I just stop paying me. I just want to do it for free from now. No, nobody's going to do that. And I enjoy doing the YouTube thing. So if I can branch out and take it in other directions and offer other stuff that doesn't take away from my channel, and I typed that probably 50 times in the comments today, everything's staying the same. This is just extra. There's no requirements from anybody. I'm not, I don't insist that everybody join or whatever. It's not taken away from anything.
Right on. No, I agree. And it's, that's why folks, it's a lot of people know I'm a pretty giving person myself as a person, as a channel, because it fills my heart when I get to make other people happy as well. So when people send me stuff, I like to send stuff back. I'm so excited. I can't wait till Rudy gets his avocados. I'm hoping that they don't get too ripe on the travel from Florida to Alaska. So we shall see. But pumpkin time, got to get up early. Good night, Milkmaid. Thanks for swinging in and hanging out with us.
Night, Milkmaid.
You got to get up on the panel one of these times, Milkmaid. I see you on Ghost all the time, and I see who's on your channel all the time. Ghost, was it Virginia Roots?
Yeah,
Roots.
Susanna, they all came with me on Saturdays.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. A live canning thing, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, this weekend we're doing ghee.
Yeah, Grace and Grit says she joined your legend level membership.
What? She must have just did that because she wasn't there a minute ago. Well, thank you very much. I'll send you a message here very, very shortly.
My high tier membership, the G Spot, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. That's all Jason and the Angry Prepper's doing.
About it a while back, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
Gray, I sent you an email. It's like a really cool deal where you can do private, one-on-one, almost like consultations. You can get discounts on merchandise if you want to do merchandise. And that's one of the main reasons why I added that to the tier, because everybody's asking about merch. And I thought nobody would want to buy a t-shirt. Now I'm like, wow, now I got to do merchandise because everybody's blowing my stuff up. And I mean, there's a whole lot of members in this chat that I'm seeing the mark flapping down. And I don't hear any of them complaining about being a member to your channel.
No, they're great. They're great folks. Laura, and see, Laura, this is the reason why I want to create a members only email for you folks so that I can give you more special attention, because Laura, I've been getting a lot more. I never thought I'd be getting the amount of emails that I get on a daily basis. But Laura, if you want to, you can try to email me again. If you can just like resend it, if that's a way, and I'll look at it tomorrow. I'll go through my emails. So I do apologize for that, Laura. Laura said she's going to join you as well.
What?
Laura said she's going to join your membership as well.
Awesome.
Like I said, this community is phenomenal. There's a few people that are probably they're not with it, which is fine. That's fine. Everybody, that's what I like about Grace and Grit, proud G spotter.
Thanks so much. If you just want to watch and not pay anything, never do a super chat, never do a sticker, never say hello, just sit in the background and watch. I ain't got no problem with that, man. This is YouTube. Just do whatever, But if I'm gonna invest, an extra 10 to 20 hours a week of my time doing specialty stuff for people that ask for it, don't judge. I mean, that doesn't make sense, especially if you don't know what you're talking about because you haven't done the research on what we're offering. It's not taken away from the channel. It's something completely different. That's the key. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it.
Milo, I'm pretty sure Harvey can read that, and Harvey will probably drop Ghost's link for me. I know somebody will. Monty, yeah, Monty. You know, Monty. I think I was looking back and to see some of my oldest members, man. And you've been there since pretty much day one, brother. Truly
Yeah,
appreciated, man.
yeah. He's one of my members. He was number two. Tiger 454 was the first one, and Monty coming right behind him.
Yeah, I think Tiger 454 is on mine too. Jeff,
Tiger's a girl.
Tiger 454. Did I say he or she?
I think we both said he. Because the
Oh,
word tiger, I associate with that with a really mean, big male cat.
I have a problem calling people brother, and sometimes that gets me in trouble.
Yep.
Jeff said, Jeff Riffle said, Ghost, did you get my email?
I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. The one about the fire pit? Yeah, the one about the fire pit I did. I thought I responded to you. Did it not? Did you not get my response? I'll double check. But yeah, I got that a couple days ago.
Thanks, Unbroken. Hopefully, he's a great channel, man. He is a no holds barred. We'll tell you exactly how it is, Unbroken. Who else do we got here? Exactly, Marbury. Exactly. This stuff is a full-time job. It's not easy, and I have a couple people that I've talked to, and it's not easy. That's if you're not a creator. If you want to become a creator, you know, some of you folks are. You guys know the complexities of becoming a creator. The amount of time that you have to put into YouTube. I do YouTube because I enjoy the hell out of it. I enjoy talking to you folks. I enjoy meeting people like Ghost and the other folks that I've met on, you know, through this community. So even some folks may see it as a job. I still see it as this is a job that I want to do. And it's nice to make a little bit extra money, but you guys know, you know, the amount of equipment and the time it takes. But as you guys know, I do a lot of, like I said, the giveaways and try to give back to you folks because, like I said, you guys deserve it. You know, you guys are spending your time. I mean, I've been up here an hour and a half and you're sitting up here with us, spending your time with us. So I truly appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 40 small artist creative fee. Unbroken. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you do that. Unbroken. I use Teespring. I haven't checked it in a while. I probably should. But I heard there's some folks out there that can do pretty cool stuff with shirts because I would like to do something custom one of these days. I just don't have the finances. Like I'm not really a big channel. People think that, you know, like Gray, you've blown up. Yes, I've gotten pretty decent for where I started, but big channels are like Angry Prepper said it best. Big channels are like 500,000 to 1 million subscribers. We're small fry. We're small fry.
Did somebody in the chat say they make shirts?
The what? Oh yeah, Unbroken said that he is. Let me see if I can go back up to that. Where was that? Unbroken says okay, no, that's where did you go, Unbroken? I know you said something about shirts just now. Unbroken said I can design a t-shirt if you can afford a small artist or creative fee.
Yeah, I was actually looking today at buying my own screen printing machines and go ahead and making that investment and doing my own shirts because Teespring's awesome, but I don't want my products to be that expensive, man. I want everybody to be able to afford it. I'm not trying to sell a shirt for $30 bucks. You know what I mean? Not when I can buy the shirts for, you know, $6. That's just crazy. So that Teespring on that money.
Yeah, agreed. Holmes said, Osh, you're right on the money. You have to have conviction and love for people to have a channel. Because here's the thing. If I had 1,000, I'd feel like I was a big channel, right, Heritage? I've been stuck where I'm at. We'll see where it goes. One of these days, I know Amendment 1 Preparedness is waiting for me to get to 10,000 subscribers, and he wants to do this huge thing with the channel and some huge giveaway. But crap, where was I going? I got sidetracked. Dang it! God, I'm getting too old.
1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers. That sounds good, Ghost. Where is that? Stuart W. Stuart W, thanks so much for the super chat. Just because, LOL, ride it till the wheels fall off. Agreed. There you go, brother. Thanks for all sharing out GreyMan's channel. Thanks you all for sharing out GreyMan's channel. Yeah, agreed. Harvey, you're right on the money. I would not be here without folks that have shared the channel out. A lot of people have, you know, helped me out through this process. And I hope to do that for some other folks that are coming up, you know, that are starting their channels now. Like I like Milkmaid. You know, she has some pretty cool stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's cool. She's really awesome.
I prefer Zazzle to Teespring, better quality products and faster shipping. Let me write that down. Just maybe I can play around with that.
I just thought about going through grunt style, but you know, you have to place a 75 base order. I mean, it's a $1,500 investment right off the bat. You got to buy them all at once, and that's a big chunk. But they're really good shirts. The quality's through the roof, and they have a lifetime beer guarantee. I mean, you can get in a car wreck and rip your shirt up in 30 minutes and cut it off of you, and they'll send you a new one for free.
That I do like that about Grunt Style. I also, there's another shirt that I'm I think it's what, Warrior 12. I like Warrior 12's shirts.
I like those. I like 9 line. Those are good.
Yeah,
But,
9 line.
I mean, honestly, I'm seriously, I'm going to try to find somebody that has the screen printing machine, or I might just buy one myself just to horse around with at home and do it on my own and just see if it takes off. If it does, then I could open it up to the entire prepper community. And, then we can get shirts done, for half of what Teespring's charging. Just pay the shipping and, because I mean, the prices on those shirts are just insane. But they do have other things, the hats and coffee mugs and pins and everything else you can think of. So I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to get me a GreyMan hat, but I looked into it and it's not as cheap as I thought it would be. It's pretty pricey. It was going to run me like $50-$60 to get a hat.
I think the more you get, the cheaper they are, but they start out pretty pricey.
Doc Mac, thank you so much for the super chat. You have a good content because you're not the prettiest. Oh man, you guys are awesome. And that's what I'm saying. I hope everybody that's watching tonight will tune in to next Thursday's live stream to see the Super Chat of the Month giveaway. And I want to keep on mixing it up, and I want to see if you guys like some of the, like I gave Monty a nice little mixture of stuff, but this one is going to be more specific that I thought up. And I talked to the wife about it. She said, that's a pretty good idea because that's something everybody needs. So hopefully you guys will like what I have to give away for the Super Chat of the Month giveaway for May.
Cool.
Let me see here. I would rather have a supplier. It's too much work making them and keeping them. That's the whole reason. Yeah, that's the problem, is having a bunch of stock of, let's say, a shirt. And, let's say you might get a surge in sales and then it dies off. And then you have just this stuff just meandering around, taking up space.
Plus what's killing me now is with stretching out and doing the membership side of the YouTube. I mean, I was already kind of pressed for time. Now it's like, I don't think I'd have time to be making any shirts, until there's a better option. I may end up going the Teespring route just to get some stuff out there.
Homestead also, you taking off for actually Homestead also, it's daytime there, isn't it? You guys got stuff to do on your homestead, I bet you. Yeah, it took me a while to find Harvey. It took me a while to find Milkmaid's channel. It happens sometimes with when you're coming up. If Milkmaid would add something like one other thing to it, it'd be easier because it can be complex. We've seen the fake ghost out there, the fake ghost prepper channel out there.
Oh my God! Did I tell you what happened when I first joined?
Yeah, I would have been like, who are you?
I haven't heard from you since. I've been on YouTube as a ghost prepper for 7 years. And now you're here and you're using my name. And I clicked on his icon and went to his channel. He had been on YouTube for 2 years as ghost prepper. And I clicked on there and he had 7 subscribers. And this was like day 4 for me on YouTube. And I had like 64 subscribers. So I messaged him back. I'm like, dude, if you've been here 2 years and you got 7 subs and I've been here 2 days and I've got 70, I said, I think you just need to change your name. Problem solved. And I hadn't heard from him since.
That's awesome, Prepper Nerd. Prepper Nerd said, Ghost, you inspired me to try again with gardening, and it's actually working out well so far. That's awesome.
Yeah, my garden is tripping me out, man. I'm doing my best to kill it, and all it's doing is growing. I'm trying to make a SHTF garden all in containers and make it all mobile. I haven't lost a single plant, like nothing. I shoved pieces of onions in the ground, they're growing. I shoved celery in the ground, it's growing. And now I'm mixing in the rabbit manure and the hydroponics, and they're blowing up.
Yeah, I've seen it. They've exploded, man. They've exploded.
I'm just curious to see if it makes it through the whole season, if I get any fruit or any veggies.
Gary Bulldog says, Ghost, we're going to have to give you a nickname.
I think Ghost is a nickname, Gary.
And no copy. JM, it's funny. I have someone that's I'm not going to call them out, but they're kind of mimicking me in a bit. They kind of have my name spelled differently and stuff like that.
I tried to find that channel, and that person was live the other night, or he was on somebody's chat the other night, and I could not locate it anywhere.
Did you see so you saw who's using it? Yeah. Yeah,
That's why I tried to find the channel.
Yeah, Mark was upset about it. He's like, I was like, I talked to a few other people, Jason and a few other people, and they said, man, don't worry about him. You know what I mean? It's not going to evolve into nothing. People are going to know that that's not you.
Yeah, I couldn't even find the channel, like for real. Like I spelled it every way he had it up on the screen, and I couldn't find the channel.
I just sent an email to test if it gets to Ghost Miguel. I wonder what would happen if I.
Simple. It's just ghostprepper1369 at Gmail.
See, when I created GreyMan, what I did is I there's an app that I use, or it's a program that you can use to see if it exists with my spelling and the way I do it, and it was nowhere. So once I found that was available, I got my name. I secured my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, my MeWe's, every possible platform I could think of, even Twitch. I have a Twitch account, GreyMan Prepping Twitch, a GreyMan Prepping TikTok. Not that I've used a lot of those platforms, but I have them because in case I need to. I've also, Jason gave me a great advice, and I also secured GreyManPrepping.com. So that belongs to me as well. Last week, Alaska spoofs. Yeah, Kalen Strain, I did see that. There is a fake Alaska prepper running around. That's wrong. And I don't understand why people do that kind of stuff, to be honest with you. If you're a content creator, come up with your own stuff. Now let's say everybody, there's a lot of preppers out there who have used a ferro rod. You know what I mean? We'll show how to use a ferro rod. Yes, the video has been done probably 10,000 or 100,000 times. But some folks like to see our version of how to use it and what we're doing and how we use it. So a lot of people will take that and redo it. Like my first attempt at the Dakota fire hole, I just wanted to try something different. It was my first attempt. And I wanted my subscribers to kind of give me an idea if I did it right. A lot of folks did. So I did a pretty good job. And what I did, I mimicked the gray bearded Green Beret, his style of the Dakota fire hole. So that's what I went for. I just like the way he does his stuff. Did the bucket thing and waiting for the results.
It's okay if I type my email in the chat?
The what?
I was going to type my email into the chat for Miguel.
You can. Or here, give me your email, Ghost. Hold on, let me type in Ghost.
It's just ghostprepper1369 at Gmail.
Ghost Prepper. What's the numbers?
1369.
1369.
Yeah.
So ghostprepper1369 at gmail.com, right?
Yep.
I know it'll let me post it. There we go. So we should be good to go. What is the turnaround on celery, onions, and potatoes? I don't know, Ghost, you want to take that question?
Here's the thing. I did a video, maybe not even 2 weeks ago, where I put up like 35 pounds of chicken and a couple of cases of chicken bone broth. Well, when I made the bone broth, I used a couple of onions and I used a whole bundle of celery. Well, I cut the celery, I cut the bottom off where the roots used to be, about 3 inches I left. And then I cut the root bulb end off the onions and set them on the counter. And I planned on planting them. Well, I forgot about them. 3 days later, I saw them sitting on the counter by the sink, and I was like, oh, crap. So I ran outside. I grabbed some dirt, put it in a little pot. I shoved them down in the dirt, and I watered them real good, and I went on about my business. 2 days later, I got celery growing. And then yesterday, when I did my garden update, I was fixing to dump the onion pot over because I thought that they were gone. And I got onion. I got 5 onion sets growing out of one onion bulb that I shoved in there.
That's what I've been trying to relay to folks too. When the wife cooks stuff, she'll take some of the seeds out of the tomatoes, some of the celery, onion, and stuff like that. And she's been teaching me that, like, I took some people, they're like chives, onions, that kind of thing like that, the little leeks, and she cuts them off, and there was just some roots there. I dropped them in, and 2 weeks later, I have a phenomenal, like, they're going nuts, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can take the bottom off of one onion where the roots are still growing, and you can put it in water on the counter for a couple of days so the roots get established and then plant it. But I don't baby my stuff. Like, I'm brutal to my seeds and my plants. I murder plants. I want tough plants. If they're weak and they die, they die. I'll get another plant. I save the seeds from the ones that I put through the ringer so they're tougher the next year. So I just took them outside. After they sat on the counter for 2 days, I took them outside and I just put them in some potting soil and squirted them down with water and went on about my business. And that one onion stem where the roots were has turned into 5 separate onion sets.
That's awesome.
And celery never dies. Celery just keeps growing and growing and growing. You just cut off a couple stalks and it replaces it with new ones. They're like starfish.
Miguel says, thank you for the email, Ghost. And my GMO-free strawberries refuse to grow. The red wigglers are eating up the smooch.
I've never grown strawberries before in my life, so I don't have any idea what the ins and outs about strawberries are. Red wigglers, I love me some red wigglers, man. They can make dirt out of anything.
That's what we have. We have a red. We have. I can't if I can spit it out. We have red wigglers, a little bin that we made and a little composting thing for them, and we're gonna use them for the fall garden.
Yeah, I'm throwing a bunch in my mulch pile my compost pile when I get it set up. Now that my rabbits are producing some serious fertilizer. Serious fertilizer.
Thanks, Heritage. Yeah, I know. We're just trying different things, playing with different toying ideas and stuff like that. Prepper Nurse says, "Oh shoot, I was supposed to cut the onion in half."
Well, like you just cut off like the bottom 1.5 inches right above the roots, and then like the outer probably 2 layers. Go ahead and peel those off, but try not to damage the root part, and just stick it in water, or go ahead and put it in the dirt, and it'll start growing.
Good night, Ava.
At least mine did.
Right, let me see. I saw something here. Where was it? I don't think you're supposed to cut the onion in half. I could be wrong. As long as you have roots growing out.
I mean, use the entire onion. That's the great part. You can eat the onion, and just the part that you normally throw in the garbage, you can actually put it in the dirt, and it'll make you more onions for free.
Oh, Bioxo.
Hugs and kisses.
I got showed last year, came back 3 times. That's awesome. That is awesome, Doc.
That is awesome. Going over and over once you get them established and planted. I want to do like some raspberries and blackberries and things like that. They just go on and on and on.
Yeah, my blackberry's doing pretty good. It's getting there. Had to calm the last one. Oh, Stuart W says he hates the sound of a dying rabbit. Had to calm the last one to pass.
I went outside this morning to water and feed mine, and I opened the cage door, and when I reached down to get the water jug to fill his water bowl up, one of them jumped out of the cage. And I looked down, I'm like fixing to freak out. He's just standing there looking at me, and he raised up and put his feet on my ankle like he was a dog trying for me to pick him up. I wanted to get back in his cage. I just reached down, picked him up, put him back in his cage. Again, I'm guessing he fell out. I don't know. But I thought he was going to run. He just like, let me back.
Let me see. Heritage correct. Need the root bottom from onion. Don't necessarily get the new onion, though. Usually tend to get to seed.
I'm going to try it and see. It's my first time.
Thanks, Bioxo. The L word, some of y'all. I forget I can read chat on both sides of things, but I'm stuck over here looking at the StreamYard. Raspberries take over too. That's awesome. And the thing is I want to have a mixture of fruits and vegetables and herbs and spices and stuff like that. So we're trying to get a little creative with our room that we have.
Well, brother, I think I'm going to try to get back to editing this video. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I just wanted to pop in because you invited me. Say hello.
Yeah, not a problem, Ghost. I'm not going to keep it up too longer. Maybe another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll probably cut it. Let people get some rest and get to bed and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because I got to work in the morning.
Well, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Ghost. Thanks for stopping by, and I did enjoy that nature video as well.
Thanks. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, brother. Yeah, editing can be fun and a pain in the butt sometimes. But it's part of being a YouTuber or a content creator. It can be I had to learn it from the get-go. Some can pick up quicker than others, just because there is a learning curve with certain software that you use. I took the cheap route at first. with the editing software, and kind of started self-teaching myself. I'm good with computers in general. I have a computer science degree, so I do have some knowledge that helps me skirt along a little bit better. But being that I'm in the photography business for I have 2 businesses that I run, but the photography side of things, I had a lot of gear and computers and stuff, so it kind of helped me jump the gun a little bit better or get ahead of a lot of folks when it comes to that, because I had the equipment already. Right, prepper nerd? All right, man. Oh, look who we have here. Look who we have here. What's up, Jess?
Hey, how's it going?
Living the vida loca, as they say.
I'm getting ready to pull my hair out doing this editing. I'm over it.
Shawnee says, has anyone ever dried strawberry leaves and made tea? Is that a thing? I've never tried it personally.
I haven't either, but I'm sure it could be.
Worms in there too. Prepper Nerd Ghost, he might be in chat still. I don't know. He may still be in chat. Oh, then it was retracted.
So you're wanting to get into herbs and spices?
Yes.
Awesome. Do you know what ones you're looking at right now, or have you started?
Well, I know Mark sent me some of the like the peppers and stuff, to make those type of spices. And we want to do basil. Prepper Nerd, yes, I did do my intro myself. I've been learning a lot of different techniques, and I've been teaching folks. Mark has been teaching folks. I try to anybody in the community that wants to learn stuff. Maybe I should do a live stream, like maybe a behind the scenes live stream. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I can teach folks certain things, at least from what I know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What was I going to say? We were talking about stuff like I think it's like basil. What is the other ones that she was talking about? There's so many little ones that she wants to do. But I know she needs Prepper Nerd. I've read your emails, Prepper Nerd, so you could just reach out to me, brother. I'll send you my I call it my content creator phone number. I'll send it to you too in one of your emails, and I'll help you out, brother. Not a problem. Computer science is fun. I took it a long time ago when Pascal ship engineering. That's kind of when I got my degree back then. Yeah, right. Ghost says you waited for him to leave to jump on.
You left them all alone. I couldn't let them be up here alone, Ghost.
Stuart W., I do remember that, brother. I do remember that. I rely on you, the subscribers, on your comments, on things that I do, on intros, all kinds of stuff like that. The Wannabe Prepper says, lemon basil is the bomb. Trust me. I'll give it a shot, man. I'm willing to try anything, brother.
Yeah, this year I planted some chocolate mint. And oh my goodness, GreyMan, it tastes like a chocolate mint patty. It's like the best thing in the world. It's so good. I've been drinking this chocolate mint for the last week now. It's amazing. That
is awesome. What's up, Muzzle Flash? We're not going to be on much here and too much longer, but you can always watch the replay, Muzzle. But I do enjoy your comments, Muzzle. There we go. Oregano, rosemary, easy in Florida, GreyMan. Thanks, Jeff. I know you're in Florida, so you have a little insight there.
I'm really getting into like the medical plants.
That's another one. We're growing Echinacea. Is that how you say it? Echinacea?
No, you said it wrong, and now I'm not going to be able to say it. Echinacea.
Echinacea. We're growing it. From my understanding, it takes about a year to mature. Mm-hmm. So we'll be growing it, and so next year you guys will see a video of it fully done. But it is doing well.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Good night, good night, Tasha.
Your chat's jumping all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's moving. There's like 90 people in there. Stuart W., thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Truly appreciate that, man.
Awesome, Prepper Nerd. You know where to find me.
I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. There's an echo. I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo either.
Oh, epilepsy. Yeah. No problem, Muzzle. I appreciate it, man. I like hearing from you guys over there in Australia, man. It's nice to hear what's going on in other countries.
Colleen says, I just made a lilac tincture. That's awesome. I was just talking about making lilac jelly. And I was researching all kinds of stuff on lilac here recently. So that's awesome. I'll have to look up lilac tincture now.
What's up, Van Life with Gina? Hey, how you doing? For you folks in chat, I interviewed Van Life with Gina on Tuesday. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. It was pretty cool. We get to dig into Gina and her life. It was pretty awesome. Good peoples.
Gina. Yeah, she did you see her live last night, GreyMan?
Which I was wanting to see.
She was rocking it out. She was having a party, playing all kinds of music. It was good.
I've watched them when they do the instruments. I know Melodramatic, he does a guitar. There's some cool stuff going on her channel. I'm a member on her channel, so I get some special stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go work out. And if you, good night. Good night, Doc Mac. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Grow marshmallows. Speaking of, something just thought in my mind, Jess. Where's my cookies?
I haven't been able to get them out to you yet. They are coming though.
All right. Oh man. Hold on. Unbroken. Let me fix that for you. Brooklyn social BNC to ING. Is it Instagram or website description? Lots of great photos to book too. All right. Let me cut and paste that and put that in my little folder.
SHTF Engineering says I'm growing lilac to make essential oils for soap and candles. Awesome.
Tracy Owen Fire 777. Glad you could join. That's right. You guys are on the West Coast, so it's early for you. It's late for me. I'm almost been doing this for 2 hours. I'm getting ready to wrap this up here soon.
Yeah, there is a marshmallow plant herb. I actually have it in my herb garden, but I don't think you can grow marshmallows from it.
the mallow plant, Jan says.
Yeah,
because I mean, marshmallows is what I don't even know what marshmallows really is. I know it's sugar and some sort of dairy stuff, isn't it?
I have no idea. I just know it's not very good for you.
Yeah, true. Isn't
it made out of gelatin?
It probably does have some sort of gelatin in there, because the only thing I do like doing s'mores, during the holidays, with the kids and stuff like that. It's enjoying.
Yeah.
Sheila, really? YouTube didn't notify you? I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, YouTube does that to a lot of folks. Unfortunately. Okay, so Heritage Heart Homestead said you make marshmallow from the plant, like real marshmallow. Heritage.
Really? I didn't know that.
Because now you guys are got my brain running here, because now I want that. Will it grow little marshmallows on it?
No,
that would be awesome, right?
Now that would be awesome, but you're reminding me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory now.
Agreed. Want to be prepper. There is a lot of carbs. That's why I can only do it every time. Once a while in the years. I can't consume marshmallows every day like my daughter does.
Yeah. Broken 1010. Yeah, I was talking about chocolate mint. I planted that this year, and I've been enjoying it for about a week now. I said it tasted like peppermint patties.
That's awesome. Good night, D14 Jabs. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a bit. Shawnee says gelatin, water, salt, sugar, and vanilla. Thanks so much, Shawnee, for the clarification. The whole mellow is edible roots, leaves, and flowers. That's where the original marshmallow originated from. So that's like the healthy marshmallow jam. The idea of them, anyways. Heritage. When it comes to stuff like that, I'm not the smart. I can teach you how to start a fire. I can teach you how to do certain things and build shelters and do all kinds of fun stuff like that. And how to build a lean-to and a deadfall and stuff like that. But when it comes to like knowing about marshmallows specifically, I'm not the guy. Marshmallow picking. Wouldn't that be cool? Right, Van Life with Gina, just going out there like, yep, take this marshmallow here, graham cracker chocolate.
Tennessee Tactical saying some people smoke it.
Really, Tennessee? God, this chat has gotten interesting all of a sudden. Well, does it have to? You can substitute honey for the sugar. Half and half is pretty tasty. Love my honey. I love honey, man. Especially the good stuff, man. That's that good stuff right there.
You haven't cracked into that yet, have you?
No, this is one of my preps. I have a whole bunch of these on the shelf. This dandelion jelly I have cracked into. You can see I've kind of been putting a dent in that, and I'm going to have to grow my dandelions because I need to make this myself because it is so good. Mark and Mrs. Mark, they did a great job on this, man. So good. Yes, yes, it does. Milo on the ready. Milo, I checked out Milo's channel too. So there's a lot of good folks in here.
That dandelion jelly is killer. I make mine with stevia though.
Stevia, yes. No problem, Phoenix. Like I said, there's always the replay, but I mean, you guys, I mean, it's a long replay, you know, if you're going to, but you guys can skip through it and stuff like that if you missed anything. Jeff, is that why you're making my phone go off, Jeff? What did Jeff text me here? Let's see. He sent me an image. Oh, okay, Jeff. So on the back, Jeff has marshmallows at his house. Ingredients: corn syrup, sugar, modified cornstarch, gelatin, water, dextrose, something flavors, sodium phosphate. Total carbs 24 grams, total sugar 17 grams, servings 2/3 cup, about 9 marshmallows. So if you eat 1 or 2 marshmallows, you're not doing too bad.
Ooh.
Thanks, Jeff.
This is Colleen. Do you know Colleen Gray? Colleen, do you
Colleen,
yeah.
Did I miss something? Because I seen Kaylin said something. I did not make your phone go nuts. No. Oh, did I say Kaylin? I meant Jeff. I'm crazy. See, I'm losing it. That's why I can't stay up any later than this, guys.
And Jeff together.
I don't know how I did that. I probably looked up, saw a name, and just called it out.
That was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Colleen, do you have a channel? She's saying in the chat she also made red clover jelly. So I hope she has a channel. That's some good.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Jafet, what is up? Yeah, right, Jafet. You can't watch them at a faster speed.
Who the heck eats 9 marshmallows?
I don't know. Probably my daughter. Got to crash, guys. Already dozed off twice. Have a great night. Spectacular weekend. Well, Monty, I just want to say good luck, man, on the Super Chat of the Month giveaway, man. I'll see you next Thursday. I think it's the June 3rd for the we'll see who wins. We'll see who wins the Super Chat of the Month, man.
Hey, Gardner Josh. Hey, Mark over at Rolling Homestead.
Did he pop in here again?
Yep, I'm done in a half hour, guys. Keep Gray going. I'm trying.
The Shift Engineering, that's what this is. This is Orange Blossom Honey. It's super good. Shift.
Colleen says no, she doesn't have a channel. She wouldn't know how to do one. Man.
Lemon balm does have great medicinal effects. I'm super deep into the medicinal stuff. It's Mark's fault, but yes. Kaylin, what did she say? You didn't say my name. I just wanted to say that to mess. Oh. Kaylin, you're making me think I'm going crazy here, Kaylin. Like, I'm like, what's going on? That I'm getting people's names confused now.
That's funny because I didn't even see that name in the chat. Sorry, but that was funny. It was like perfect timing too.
Yeah, she got it right on the money. She did get it right on the money. Oh boy. I'm done in a half hour, guys. Keep Gray going. Mark, I can't stay up that dang late. I need to go to bed. I got another 13 and a half hour shift tomorrow.
Ugh.
Dehydrate marshmallows. Jeep Girl, you dehydrate marshmallows. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that dehydrates them, and now they're freeze drying them now too.
Well, it makes sense for a nice sweet treat during a shift event or a power outage or something crazy. That would be, or I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm in a shift scenario. I guess dehydrated marshmallows will last a lot longer than marshmallows themselves.
Yeah. Good night, Heritage Heart Homestead.
Good night.
Whatever you do, do not vacuum pack marshmallows. Why not? What will happen?
And do not microwave marshmallows. That makes a nasty mess.
I take it, from personal experience.
I had the kids, boy, the things they come up with, and I'm like, what happened to the microwave? Why is it all white? And that didn't sound right, but yeah, that didn't sound right. I had to stop right there. Can you mix orange marmalade with honey? I don't see why not.
Yeah. Kaylin's probably right that I assure the marshmallows and cereals are freeze dried. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not done for 2 hours, Josh. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes these Thursday streams go way too long, and then I wake up and I'm like a real old man getting to work with my eyes like this, drinking my coffee. People are like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I was on a live stream. All right, leave me alone." Microwave moon pies, heaven. That does sound good, Chan. Want to be prepared. Be careful if you cook them on a stove. Yeah, I have a gas stove, so that's a plus. You can kind of cook marshmallows that way. White, fluffy, gooey microwave. Who did it? Exactly, Miguel. That was my question. It was a nasty mess and hard to get off. It turns into a block if you vacuum seal marshmallows. Also, tip, some of you guys may know this. When you store sugar, do not put oxygen absorbers in the sugar or you will have a brick. You will have a brick. Wow. Good. Yeah, Marbury. That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, it does.
Bacon bourbon jam. Man. Marbury, if you can send that to me, I would like to give that a try.
Yeah, my mouth is watering.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Phoenix, I do that too, because I like to eat Greek yogurt, just a plain, but I like to add I'll take blueberries sometimes to add it just for the antioxidants and things like that. But that does sound good. Sometimes I'll put a dash of my honey in there as well, just to give it a little sweetness. Because honey, it's a sugar, but it's to me, it's a lot healthier. It outweighs some of the other stuff. A bit of oil will take the gooey stuff off right off. Good to know, JM.
Kaylin says the same thing will happen with salt if you put an oxygen absorber in there.
I've never tried brown sugar, but I know when I first made the mistake with the white sugar, I could kill someone with that brick. It was a serious brick.
That's horrible.
Same with salt. I put moisture absorbers in my stored sugar, and salts. Press the chocolate marshmallow between a graham cracker, wrap and fold. Pow. Thanks, Spaceballs.
Just stick your tongue in the microwave and lick off the gooey marshmallow. It's simple.
You guys, I always say this, but you guys are truly great people. Oh, what is this? Gina has Jack Daniel's coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I would be willing to try it. True. Matter of fact, Mark, I sent Mark a big old brick of Cuban coffee. Let's see if that puts some hair on his chest.
Hey, Chris.
Muzzle Flash, good question. Do you guys ever remember what was the show? A show on, I think it was on Discovery Channel. It was called How It's Made. I used to be addicted to this show. It shows you all different things and how it's made, from like food to like leather products. It goes over everything. It was a great show. I think it still exists.
Sounds familiar, but it's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, Google How It's Made, like the TV show, and it was awesome. Sherry Leach, good night. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. I'm right behind you, Sherry. So, what's up, Chris? Who was it? There it was Milo. Yes. And Kaylin Strain. Yeah, it was a great show. It's intriguing. You kind of get sucked in there. It's better to get sucked into a show like that than to get sucked into TikTok. Just saying.
Oh, there's Mayberry's email, Gray, if you want the recipe.
I have Mayberry's email. Okay. I've saved it for quite some time. She's been hanging with me for since the dawn of my channel, to be honest with you.
I need that email.
It's pretty easy. Mawberryhomestead@gmail.com. All right. Put a peanut butter cup or a peppermint patty on the graham cracker instead, or have just man, that's actually a good idea, Jen. That is a good idea. Jeep Girl, you love that show too. See, it's shows like that were awesome. You know what I mean? And now a lot of times we just have crap shows. Stuart W, right on there with me, man. I'm glad I'm not like that everybody understood what I was saying. Still want to see you dance on TikTok. Okay, Milo. I think it would probably break TikTok. I'm just saying. It'd probably break TikTok, brother. Yes, Gray Man, they have some on how it's made show vids on here on YouTube. I watched a few quite recently. That's awesome, Muzzle. I'll have to check that out. I didn't know they were on here. I wouldn't mind doing some reruns of that. Yes, we do that here. All right, folks, we're a little over 2 hours. I am tuckered out. You know what I mean? I don't know if Jess has anything to add or anything like that.
No, I'm good. I was just happy to be in here and see everybody's faces and talk to people in chat. I missed everybody. I feel like I've been gone forever.
Pictures at Tennessee Tactical. But folks, as always, folks, I want to say thank you all. Thank you all for lasting. We had 95 in here. We're down to 65, 66. I'm right around there, I think is what it says. If you guys can, smash that like button. Truly appreciate that. Agreed, Kaylin. I do need, you can see these bags under my eyes. I'm getting tired. But I want to thank every single one of you for being in chat and supporting the channel. Truly appreciate y'all. Moderators, thank you guys so much for what you do and the work that you put in on the channel as well. And thank you, members, for being members and all the folks that super chatted. So stay tuned. Next Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing the Super Chat of the Month giveaway live that evening. So look forward to see what whoever wins, because it should be pretty cool. If you watch the last one, you know I'm always have something up my sleeve. Yeah, agreed. Muzzle, I don't ever intend to go over 2 hours, but it just happens. And thank you, Laura. So other than that, guys, I want to say good night. God bless. Be safe out there. This is GreyMan. I'll see you in the rebound, and I will be back on Sunday for my premiere. God bless.
Night.
And I think I have an outro, guys. I'm not used to doing the outro, but I'm going to launch it, and here we go.